You've probably noticed as you come into church on a Sunday that we've got a whole new system with a label printer and some tablets all set up ready to check children in. I want to very quickly show you what it is and how it works. So firstly, a parent will walk up to the desk and we will have some tablets. So let me start by showing you the tablets we have. This is one of the tablets that we use to check our children in, and we also use this when we're in our groups to make sure that the children on the system are the children in front of us. If anyone missed registration, we get to add them in to the system there. So if any of those children have got allergies, we've got really quick access to that. So let me start by showing you how to turn it on. We push the button underneath to the right side, there we go, and then you swipe up. I've made it really simple, so there's only two icons at the bottom. The first one we want to touch is the one on the lower left corner. That's the church app icon. You click on check in.
6.5 hours later.
The next screen you see gives us an option to search for a child. You can search for first name or you can search for last name. If you search for last name, then it will bring up all of the children in the whole family and you can check them all in at once. Okay, on here now it's got a list of children and I'm just going to tick one of the children. I'll go with my own child and I'll click check in at the bottom. What that will do is send something to the printer so it knows to print that off. You may notice that on a Sunday we also have another computer here. The reason we have the computer, which connects directly to this, is that it's a lot faster than our tablets are at the moment. You might have some questions about what to do with the labels when they print off. If they're in Kindle, you give both of those labels to the parents. That means the parent can choose to stick the sticker on their child when they use Kindle. And they also have the pickup label ready for when they pick their child up. If they're in Kingdom Kids, as always, we keep one for ourselves. That's the one which we'll stick on the child. And there's another one which says, please bring this badge to Kingdom Kids. That one we give to parents so that they can pick their child up afterwards. In Cosmic, at the moment, we don't have labels for the children. You don't have to worry about who will get badges and who won't, because the computer will deal with all of that for you. If for any reason the labels aren't working, then here's what to do. Quite simply, we'll push this button here, the far left. That shoots a bit of paper out, and then we click the scissors and that cuts some for you. You'll want to do two of these. And on each one, you'll want to write the name of the child. We follow the same rules as before. If they're in Kingdom Kids, you give one to the parent and we keep one. And if they're in Kindle, we give both to the parents. When you're in your group, you can use your tablet to find out which children should be in your group, and you'll have all of their information to hand, including whether they've got any allergies, which can be quite handy in some of our groups. To get hold of that, you just click on admin. There is a password which you type in. If as a leader you don't know what the password is, please just ask me and I will explain. That will start logging in. You'll have a list of all the children who are in the group, so you know how many should be in your group, and if any of the children you have aren't registered on the system. If you find that there's a child who's not yet registered as being in your group, then you can simply click return and you're back to the screen where you can type their name in and register them. And don't worry if you feel like you'll forget everything that I've just said, because we have a sheet which has got all of the information I just said and more, and that is always at the registration desk in one of the boxes. If you can't find it, come and find me on a Sunday. But for now, I think that's all we need to know. I hope that this helps you, and I hope that it helps all the parents, making this a much safer church for our children.